Thank you. As Deputy Editor of The Telegraph, I'm delighted to welcome all of you to the Telegraph Media Group's inaugural conference focusing on Britain's smart cities. During the course of today, our wonderful array of speakers, all of whom have an outstanding track record in pioneering smart city infrastructure, will be providing detailed insights and case studies to show how cities are revolutionising their approach, not only to drive growth, but also to keep pace with connectivity and sustainability demands, growing populations, and expectations of ever-improving quality of life. So I'd like to extend my appreciation and thanks to all of the speakers for generously giving their time and sharing their insights with us during the course of today's conference. Thanks must also go to our sponsors for their supports: AXA, City, Heathrow, Silver Spring Networks, Arqiva, Asite and O2. So thanks to them. Throughout today's proceedings, our speakers will outline the potential for city transformation, facilitating and boosting economic growth. As many of you will know, recent estimates say that 80% of global GDP is now generated in cities. We live in an urban world. People are attracted to cities to find work, friends, culture, entertainment, and to enjoy the convenience of urban life. As cities grow ever larger, there is pressure for them to become more sustainable, better planned, and to provide fully integrated and cohesive amenities. Technology and innovation are two key ingredients for smarter cities and forward-looking projects. The current megatrends of rapid urbanisation and the upsides as well as the downsides, such as congestion, of this transformation need to be acknowledged and understood by cities. So they're starting to address these challenges of this new urban context, and that's the kind of stuff we will be discussing in detail today. Obviously, cities have always been places of opportunity. Citizens have more scope than ever before to interact with city systems through open data and new apps that enable reporting and feedback on some of the city's core services. Speakers today will address the concerns of the citizen, which go beyond free-flowing traffic, effective public transport, and affordable services. Today's city leaders must balance the demands of improving and strengthening financial results, creating an attractive place in which to live and work, while also reducing environmental impact. And I think all of this has become especially important since 2010, when for the first time more than half of the world's population was found to be living in urban areas. And economists and demographers believe that this will increase to 70% by 2050. We will need smart systems that are now critical to achieving long-term growth and sustainability. So today's conference represents an outstanding opportunity for professionals involved in urban projects to share case studies, best practice, and pioneering examples of state-of-the-art city development. We'll also look at the role of the citizen, their expectations, not just as, about cities as a place of work, but also as an enjoyable, healthy, and pleasant place to live. All of that is essential for the successful development of smart cities. Before welcoming to the stage Ed Vaizey, MP, the Minister of State for Culture and the Digital Economy, I have a couple of brief housekeeping announcements. Firstly, if you could ensure you're familiar with the exits. They are clearly marked by green signs, and there are no planned fire alarm tests today. In the unlikely event of a fire, a voice system announcement will indicate the need to evacuate the building. If that would happen, please leave by the nearest exit and go to the assembly point, which is located in Exchange Square just behind Liverpool Street Station. Full instructions are given on the inside back cover of the conference book, which you will all have been given, hopefully. We actively encourage questions from the audience following each session. If you would like to ask a question, please raise your hands and a member of staff will bring a microphone. Please introduce yourself, tell us who you are and who you work for. And please do remember to switch off your phone, or switch it to silent at least, during today's proceedings. But we also want you to tweet if you feel so inclined throughout the conference and point out to the world what's happening here. So please do comment on what you find interesting, and our hashtag is #TelegraphBSC. At the end of today's proceedings, we are delighted to welcome you to a drinks reception hosted by AXA. Drinks will be served in the atrium as soon as the conference comes to close. Do stay for a drink if you can. So it's now my great pleasure to welcome to the stage the Minister of State for Culture and the Digital Economy, Ed Vaizey, MP. Thank you.